Um, right, so this is the last one in the series. I've started a little bit, but I thought I might as well sort of do it as I go along rather than just showing you at the end so you can follow it through. What we're doing now is, hopefully, all being well, going to put a version check in, so it'll check your wizard text, which we'll edit, see if the version that's installed is the same as what you've got in your text file. And if not, it'll run it through your clean wipe your add-ons, wipe your user data, download your new builds. Suppose we could clear your packages after and your thumbs after it's downloaded the new builds, and then tell them to force start. Sounds complicated, but this should hopefully be the easier one because you've got most of the codes laid out for it, so we've only got to send it through different places, which is a good thing. So yeah, right, where did I start? Up the top here, the version check text. Just define this as add-on path, which is your add-on, and plus version check dot text. So that will take it to your add-ons path and to this text file, which we're going to get to create when they download the first build. It'll create this text file, and then we'll just use this as the check. So it'll print out, it'll create this file, it'll print it out, and it'll put your version on, and then it'll open up this file online, check that, and if they match, it'll do nothing. If they don't, it'll ask if you want to download the new version. You could avoid the clean wipe, but I thought just to make sure it works every time. If you wipe everything, download it, it ain't gonna matter if your bits have changed or your GUI settings have changed, which you need to wipe for. It won't matter. So yeah, obviously last time we done the clean wipe, we added the exceptions in, we added the sort of common exception, the common modules into exceptions. So first thing you want to do, it'll only work for one build at a time, probably with some messing. You could get it to work with all of them, but I'm not going to do that. I think one build's enough. So all I've done, all I've done is added that at the beginning. Version equals 1.0.0. So all it's going to check is if that string matches a string. So it ain't going to matter if you then change it to 1.0.00, it'll still be different, even though technically it's all the same version, because the characters aren't the same as what you'll be checking. Then it'll ask if you want to download it. So save that, make sure you upload it to wherever you're uploading it to, wherever it's pointing at here, here with your base URL, which obviously that's mine. For practicing, if you haven't got a build or whatever, just use that. Don't connect to it too many times because I'll probably get cut off, but yeah, just use that just for a practice. So yeah, and then we've added that into the regex down here, so obviously that's now rejecting that file properly, because if you didn't have that on the front, it would just skip this bit, it would just skip your version. So we've added that in, the version in there, and we've also added another item that's pulling back, because obviously it's now pulling back the version as well. One thing I have changed, I've never changed one before, but it was actually quite simple. You've had to change your def menu and your def item. Simply, it was just the easiest way for me to carry version onto somewhere else without messing with anything else, because obviously I want the name, the URL, the mode, the icon, the fan art, the description. So I had to add another bit on to the end. So if you go down to your def menu, you'll see I've added version on the end of there, so it's needing another argument. And on the very end on both, all I've done, I've copied from the plus, what's the end? Copy from the end of description to that bit, copied that, pasted that, change version to version. So that's just adding another argument onto them. I haven't had to change anything else down here. I've just stuck them in, and I've done it on item as well. I thought I might as well do it all. And then what you've got to do is go back through any that start with menu, just stick the extra argument on the end. Just put it as empty, so that's basically saying it's there, but there's nothing there, so I've just done the one, copied that. Go down, you've got menu there, but we're pulling in version, so we'll use version on that one. Item, I've stuck them on the end of all of these as well. On every one. So any menus that I've just hashed out for the minute, that's going to be the version check in a bit. I think that's all the menus. Obviously I've never changed many before because I've normally had a lot more menus, so I'm just not bothered. So yeah, and the reason for that is, so here you're sending version down to mode 3, which is wizard tool, and that's importing version now as well. The reason being is now I've added this bit on, so when they first download a build, once it's finished, it will open the version check path that you've defined up the top, which I said at the beginning, which is in your folder, in your add-ons folder, version check.txt. And then this W plus, I believe this writes to the file even if it's not there, so if it's not there, it will create it. So obviously because it's not there, it will create it, but if not, next time it will just overwrite it. So next time they download the build on the update, it will just overwrite it with the new version. So yeah. Yeah, so when we do our version check def, obviously we'll send it through that, we'll send it through with the new version. So it'll just, when they download again, it'll overwrite it, write a new version on, and then until it changes in here, then that wizard check button won't, version check button won't do anything really. So yeah, print text file, so it's opening it, ready to write. Should, all being well, I'll test it in a minute, but I'm pretty sure last time I've used it, it did write the file if it wasn't there. And then it'll write, all it'll write, put this R in the beginning, so it's print text file, which is that bit, dot write. And then this R, I've just used it because when I looked it up, this is what it said. So all you're going to print in there, I've kept it simple, you can print the description and the URL if you want, but I've just put the name of the build and the version. So that's always going to be as a text file with that in, basically. So every time they download the build, you'll put a new with the version of the build they downloaded. Well, the version of the build that you've put in the text file, so if you don't change that, it's up to you. It won't change anything. But yeah, so name plus version, and that's it. So obviously your name you're importing down here from the rejects above, and the version you're importing. So you'll print that as a string, and then it'll print the string of name, and then version, and it'll close the text file and tell you the force close. So that's that. Pretty sure that's all I've done. I haven't edited anything else on this bit. So yeah, so now that's going to go down to number 10. The URL, we'll import the URL, just save right out again, which is the base URL plus wizard text. So we'll import that into there. I believe that's all we'll need. Yeah, because the rest will do. So now we've just got to go down the bottom, define what that def is, what you want that mode to be. So if mode equals 10, version check URL, make sure you take them bits off the end. What do I just press? There you go. So now you've got 10 defs. It's going to be big, to be fair, but I've seen a lot bigger. So version check. Let's go and find that, just to be lazy. Okay. So first, yeah, open equals open URL, which will be the URL. Regex. To be fair, we can just copy all this. So, well, we don't even need all that. Yeah, we'll do it again. Regex equals and so it'll open that text file. And to be fair, you only need the version and the name. But yeah, let's get it all anyway. So then we can use it. Yeah, I've actually, yeah. So yeah, just copy that line, paste that there, copy that one. It's just all going to be the same up to this point. So what we're going to do now is open your local file. So if you get to all that information, then we'll open one up and we'll put version equals version. Just so we can use that in a minute. Sort of. Okay, and then file check equals open, which will just open a local file. So obviously you want to open your version check text. So yeah, we'll put os path.exists. So we'll put if it exists to do that. Because if it's not there, obviously it's just going to error. So if someone just tries to press on it before downloading the build, they'll be moaning it don't work. So we'll just put a dialog OK. We've got to have one somewhere. So where was we putting that version check? There we go. So if it doesn't exist, then you need to download the build first. But you need to download a build before you can check its version. I was very on or yeah. You need to download a build before you can check its version. So yeah, If he exists, then he'll go down this bit. If not, he'll do that. We'll just stick that out of the way a bit. Right, so file check equals that. Call it rejects local. Equals for item in. I believe you've got to do this for local files, just to tell it there's something there. In the open URL, it probably does this for you. But if you're doing a local file, you need to just say for something in the file. Open URL. Yeah, it's using URL libtoot. Yes, this link bit. Response.read, I think. Anyways, it's no, isn't it? So for item, or you can just put for info, in file check, read.compile, and then you'll want to regex as you're going to print down in your wizard tool. So it'll print this to the file. So that'll be your regex basically, where you've got your plus name, stick that as that. Make sure you take out your little speech marks. And dot find all. Yeah, I think it'll be file check, maybe. No, info. So we'll test this and get any bugs gone. So for name, version. The reason I put the name is because I was gonna, or I might in the future, have a go at getting it doing it for separate builds. So if your name matches your name on there, then it'll do it. So, but you'd have to edit this. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave that for now because we've got things to go on a bit anyway. If version, so we'll put version local there, just so we know. Let's see if it works without this in. So if version is exactly equal to version local, sorry, if not, so if it's not the same as that, then we'll put a yes no. I hate these indents. Yeah, let's get them very close. Yeah, indents do my head in. They probably will yours. So just copy that bit, paste it, and then move it in for. Paste it there. So choice equals yes no. We'll edit that in a second. So it says, do you want to download your new build? Careful. So we've got download new version. So you wish to download new. Do you wish to download new version? New version of your build. And then we'll put this. Let's put colour red. Draw some attention to it. Oh, that's another thing I'll change. I'll tell you in a sec. Colour red. This will wipe current setup. So then colour. That's another thing I've done from last time. Sorry. See on here, I've just put in red to force close Kodi when finished, just so it stands out. So you've got clean wipe add-ons, and it's just a bit of a big message just so they can see what to do. Best to point things out sometimes, otherwise you get questioned plenty. So yeah, download new version if choice equals yes. So if you press yes, we'll work on that in a minute. If not, pass. So yeah, we'll work on that bit in a sec. For now, this if not, we'll do. So if it is, you see how it's keeping in line. So that'll be if not, else. So that'll be working in together. Like here, there's nothing there because that's just passing on down. You got if here, so that's going with this else. So it always works across. And then he'll catch this bit, say if that, and if it is, if not, so if that isn't there, then it'll do this bit. But if it is, you put else or elif or whatever, but that'll come down here. If that bit's not correct, it'll come down. See if there's another one. If not, it'll go back to running down the left, I think. Till it's this bit. So otherwise we'll put another OK. Your version is correct. You have the most recent version installed. Please enjoy it. Please enjoy. So that's that bit. All the surrounding parts are set up basically. Now it's just this bit to work on. So what we'll do, first off, we'll just go down and wipe it with your exceptions in place, so it won't touch the wizard or its imports it needs, so it should still run. So you clean wipe. So what we'll do, just copy that bit, save me remembering and coming up and down, because we're going to send the add-ons through and the user data. Just wipe everything. So yeah, so if we put clean wipe, do add-ons, get rid of that at the end. Copy that, put user data. So we'll send that through there. That's just wiped it. Obviously it's messed up. Where's that gone? Messed everything up a bit. So we want to get our elif choice equals 0 back. Stick it down there a little bit. Should have an indent on your. You see where your ifs and fors are. You should have an indent line, because it means the next line should be indented. You'll be used to watching for that. You should have an indent line where they are, and then where the end of the next bit is, you should have one of these lines. You see. So that's just something to watch out for. You get used to watching out for it. So that's wipes that. Then you want to send it through, download the new build. So we go to wizard tool, sending that through, and give you a dialog.ok at the end. So you need to force close, and you'll want to press OK on this. A lot of people say not to press OK because it makes a difference. I don't see what difference it makes. There's no code underneath, so if you press OK, it's not doing anything. But yeah, it depends how it's set up, I suppose. But I think most of them I've seen the set up the same. So we're going down the wizard tool, and we're taking with it name URL, version, just so we can print the version again next time. And last but not least, we'll wipe some stuff off the build once it's downloaded, and then they've got a force close. So clear, we've done add on data, we've just completely obliterated that. So we go clear, and we might as well do them all, to be fair. So cache packages are fonts. Won't know to do them all. They've all got their little bits in, so it'll pass it and it shouldn't error if not. Right, there you go, so clear. I think I've got the menu up here it's pulling from, so in thumbs. Cache packages. So yeah, that will reject your file, check against a local file, open that to check it, rejects that file, then it'll pull back name and version local, check version local against version. Not sure if it'll pull all these down, so we might have to just put version equals versions after this, but we'll see in a minute. We'll soon get an error. Okay, then if they don't match, it's giving you a choice. Do you want to download the new version? It's just your choice. Yeah, we all know it's good to give a choice lately. If choice equals 1, yes, then it will wipe your add-ons, wipe your user data. Apart from your exceptions you put in, you can alter them if you don't want to delete all your add-on data, so you can keep your add-on data there. That might be nice for people, so you can download the build, but they'll keep their settings. So if you put that into exclude borders, I'll stick that in now actually. Where are we? Yeah, so user data. I've already wiped it. Yeah. User data, this is just an old one. So if we stick that in there, copy that in there, then it should stick that in your exceptions as well, so it won't override the settings that they've set up. So yeah, your favourites and that, it'll keep them intact. Which I see a lot moaning about. There's probably some you could wipe out, save a bit of space, but how big was that file? Probably not very big. 4 kilobytes. So it's up to you if you're really that particular. But yeah, so that might be a nice little addition, to be fair, to keep your things as well, so they don't lose all their settings. There might be other bits hiding in other places, but I mean, you gotta limit it, your textures and your databases. Yeah, so there's only so much you can do. I think in library, some people might save some films and that, but anyway, I'm waffling on. That's up to you. Let's go down here, that'll do that. Okay, then just put a dialogue to OK. Value indent. Alright, so I've lost my indent on here. It is frustrating. Notepad seems a bit of a nightmare for it. But we soldier on. Dialogue.ok. Very important. Dun, dun, dun. Put it in red. I don't know how to. Well, I probably could find out how to force close on Windows, but to be fair, I think most people use Android, so it's pointless. A lot do use Windows, but just press Control and Delete and then close it in Task Manager to force close. You must force close Kodi now. Do not exit cleanly. All changes take effect. So basically, because I think the problem being is it rewrites your GUI, which is your pictures and everything, when you exit Kodi cleanly, so it will just write what you've got now. But if you force close it, it won't write that file. When you close it, so when you open it, it will be what you've downloaded rather than what you've just overwritten it with when you close Kodi. I think that's why. So yeah, anyway, that's all set up. Nice and simple-ish. And I'll just pause it. I'll download my build. Hopefully print a new version. And then we'll try this out. We'll try changing the version number and we'll see what happens. Okay, 2 seconds. Before I do that, I'll just notice something. You've got to put in Regix local or you get an error like I just did. Okay, so name version check, version local in Regix local. Or you get an error, and we've got another one. Oh, and save it. Normally helps. So yeah, just missed a bit there. Right, 2 seconds. One more thing. Wizard tool, because you put version in, you got to stick that in there as well. Otherwise, you might start downloading your build. And we've got another error. I'll have to come out of it and go back in. Okay. Version is not defined. Right, so got a bit of a problem there. Oh, because in your parameters. In your parameters you haven't defined version, so what did we copy before? Description. And we'll put version equals none. I don't think we've got anything about version or anything up here. Right. So put version equals none there with your other parameters. And then just change this. to version. All being well. There we go. Okay, so it's downloading now. Well, it was. No such file or directory, the build.zip. What have we done? Let me pause you again, sorry. Because it's going on a bit, I don't want them to be too long. Okay, the problem there was because I've been messing around with this wipe thing. I'd wiped out the packages folder and obviously hadn't rebooted Kodi, so it's back there now, it's downloading. I'll leave that to run and then we'll test the rest out. Hopefully, won't be too much longer. Okay, so it didn't actually write the wizard text, the version check. Oh, it might have done, but I was checking the wrong thing. But yeah, your version check, it didn't write that the first time, so what I've done, I've just hashed these out while I was checking it. I've doubled it up, so hopefully that should write it. I'm not sure whether it was just creating it on the first one, so but if it does it multiple times, it'll just overwrite it anyway, so you'll only end up with one. If it doesn't work, it'll need some tinkering yourself, to be fair. So it's taking them back off. So yeah, that's doing that. So now, all being well, let's go back to maintenance, build version check, and there you go, your version is correct because your version in 2 seconds. So yeah, it's wrote this file in here and it's checking this version against what we've put in. It's right, so lovely. So now what we'll do, we'll change that to 1.01, save that, upload that, upload that to where we had it before. So let's upload that off the desktop. Wizard text, overwrite it. Okay, give it a second just to make sure it's live. Then press OK on that. Lovely, you got the new version. Press that, and it's not working. Why is it not working? Loads of errors. This is what happens if you don't sort your repositories out. This is an old build. Look at all that lot. No such things. TomoCommon.net. I had this error on a few of my add-ons, so I had to delete that a bit. Why is it not working? Let's go back out and reload it, see if it makes a difference. Maintenance. Oh, it's just not working. Great. It's just what we like. Let's go back up, so at least we know it works if the version's the same. So, if not version equals that, yeah, this should kick in. So let's try just defining version up here. And reload that menu. It's not having it. Right, I'm sort of rushing a bit because I've got cards. Let's try and switch it round then. So if it does equal that, then it'll push the dialogue to OK. If not, let's try that. Bit annoying. There's something going on here. I'll have to pause you again because I've got to go out and I'll have a look when I get. Okay, so found the problem. It was quite simple. I accidentally deleted that when I changed the version number, so obviously the regex wasn't working properly. So I'll put that back. I've just edited this one, which is the local one, so I've uploaded it. So that's different to that now. So it's running through this lot of code. So, do you wish to download a new version of your build? Could have put that online, but whatever. This will wipe your current setup. Press no. Doesn't do anything. Download new version. Do you want to? Let's copy all that. Stick it in there. Just we've got a backup. Do you want to? Yes. Wipe Kodi. This will wipe all the Kodi. Are you sure? Yes. So it's wiping. Deleting your add-on data. Having a little fit. Might take that bit out. Oh, so that's not worked. Because where's our clean wipe? We ran it through the add-on data down here, I think. Yeah, clear add-on data. Let's remove that. Try again. Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Oh, it's going through wiping stuff at the minute. It's taking a bit. Have we got sleep in there? There we go. Let's change that to 0.3 because 0.2. Which, as you can see, it's taken a fair while. Let's just crash Kodi. I think that's the only sleep we've got. So down in your clean wipe, just take that sleep down a lot because otherwise it's going to be there a while. Let's reboot Kodi. It's probably started deleting some stuff. Yeah, you see a couple of disappearing there. It's still running. So let's force close it. End task. So it's still running. Because it was still running the script, it kept going. So you want to be careful with that. Just shows that it does keep going. Okay. Having the wizard again. Maintenance. Let's start again. It should be a lot quicker this time. Do you want to? Are you sure? Yes. So I was wiping stuff for the minute. Okay. Just press yes again. This is your add-on data. And now it's downloading your build. We've got an error there. So let's have a look what that is. No, it says file or directory. Because we've deleted packages. So what you want to do, go down to your wizard tool, the urs.path.exists. If not, I think it's make theirs or something like that. 2 seconds, I'll pause you again just to check. It's covered. So yeah, it's urs.make theirs. You've got to put that in so you can tell it what if what doesn't exist. So it'll be your packages up the top, which you've defined somewhere there. Packages. So that's add-ons plus packages. So it'll make that folder if it doesn't exist in your wizard bit. So that'll just make a blank packages thing. Obviously it'll wipe it afterwards, but it's alright for now. So yeah, it's just going to create it. I don't think we want an else in there because otherwise it'll error. It'll make it and then that'll be it. It'll stop there. So I think if we put that, then it should carry on as normal. Again, copy that, stick it in here. Build version check. Do you want to download a new version of your build? Yes. So wipe all the code. What I'm going to do, let's just put no. It's going to download on top of that. Cancel. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it properly. Change that to 1.01 and your version check, which is inside your wizard, change that to 1.00 just to make sure when it downloads it does get your new version. So we'll re-upload that. Overwrite. Okay, so now it should be working correctly. Just reload that menu just in case. Build version check. Do you want to wipe it? Are you sure? Yeah, let's wipe the add-ons. Let's wipe in user data. Stuck on textures 13. Hopefully it'll pass that in a minute. Or is it actually deleting it for a change? Oh no, it's downloading, sorry. Yeah, it's just got past that bit because there's nothing in add-ons, it's skipped that. So now it's downloading your build. I'll pause you again so you haven't got to suffer this. Just while that's going, I thought I'd just show you, in case the packages is downloading to there, your add-ons are wiped apart from your common imports, user data. It's wiped apart from add-on data, so it's kept that, plus these bits of error. So your database files probably for the add-ons and for your textures. Okay, so we're nearly done. All being well, should be done in another couple of minutes. I'll just pause you again. So just finishing extracting and we'll see if it's worked. Fingers crossed, eh? Right, so that's finished. Obviously force close it now. Don't go and exit normally. Make sure you force close. And all being well, there we go. Your version checks changed itself inside your default. So now go and reopen Kodi. Should all be there. There you go. So it's not the quickest way to do it. It's your version check should now say you got the current version, and obviously if you then go and change your wizard text, it'll go and change that again. And that's about it. You'll notice you've got no background, so yeah, mine are hosted online, so it just takes a second from the pull through. So yeah, that's it. You've got all your pictures, everything's come through, and it's got the recent version. I think that'll be it for this series. Some of it will need tidying up. Normally I'd go through and speed things up a bit, but it's just to show you how to get it working. Sorry this one's ran on a bit, but as you can tell, there's a fair bit to it. So just make sure this is in twice. Just for the initial one, you could take it out after, but obviously you got to tell people to do that. So just having it in twice isn't doing any harm. If it doesn't work on the initial download, you'll have to look at that and edit it yourself. But this is the basics now. Well, I say the basics, but this is the bases of it all. Just going through, it should have cleared your thumbs. That's why it took a second to load. It's cleared all your thumbs, your cache, your packages. It's cleared all that out for you. Obviously your user data is still there because we didn't do that one, because of any settings you've changed, anything you've changed in the skin settings or whatever. If they want to do it afterwards, more than welcome. There's a button there for it. We've only got to press it, wipe the user data, and that'll be that. Kodi, if you go into your add-ons, packages should be empty. Alright, maybe not. Okay, so that didn't work too well. But let's say there's a button for that. Let's go and press it. And it's deleting your packages. It should have done that after downloading the build, to be fair. Why is it not? Oh, because we're not told it to. Yeah. So after downloading the build, it should have done them. But you can also put these into your wizard tool bit. So then bring them back so you haven't got your indents. So then once it downloads, it'll send it through clear. You clear your packages and your thumbs and everything, and then tell you the force close. That's it. I hope you've learnt a bit from the series. There's a little bit on writing files as well, which is a handy tool. Yeah, so that's quite a decent wizard, I think, for a few hours work. Probably a couple of days solid work there, but we got there in the end. Hope you've enjoyed it. I might do another series on backing up builds. Not backing up builds, on creating builds. Or yeah, I might do a few more series in time. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed that one. And don't forget to visit the website, which is backtobasicsbuild.co.uk. Go and have a look around there. There's plenty, because I'll be building on that now, building the site up and doing some basic Python tutorials so you can learn a bit more about what's going on in here. Obviously this is quite a good way to start. It's doing by bits like this because you can see a finished product, but once you get your head around all this, then it's a good time to go back to the basics and learn it all properly. Right, well, I've took enough of your time up, and I'll see you again.